Knowing your rights and knowing your limits.
This viral video raises serious, pressing questions and concerns for civilians and police. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Cambridge.
And hi everyone, I'm Jessica Layton. The Saratoga County Sheriff tonight says he's very disturbed, and safe to say, so is the majority of the people who have seen a video of one of his men that's now gone viral.
The video, which has been viewed on YouTube over 500,000 times, captures an altercation between former Sergeant Sean Glanz and a man named Colin Fitch. News Channel 13's Anna Myler was in contact with the alleged victim. And Anna, what is he saying tonight?
Well, good evening, Jim. Colin Fitch tells me he's taking legal action against Glanz, and because he hired a lawyer, he couldn't say much more. Fitch is the man who says he was slapped by Glanz in the cell phone video shot by his friend. Glanz resigned this morning following a weekend-long investigation by the Saratoga Sheriff's Office. He's also facing charges of official misconduct and harassment. These charges are a result of an incident early Friday morning in which former Sergeant Glanz and two other deputies responded to a complaint of a suspicious vehicle parked at Walmart with a rifle in the back seat. In the video, Glanz demands to search the vehicle, and when Fitch says no, you can hear a slap and Glanz cursing. At a press conference announcing Glanz's resignation today, Sheriff Michael Zerlo says this is how Glanz should have responded.
To get permission from the owner of the car or the occupants, and to, if they thought they had a crime there, obtain a search warrant. His actions served no purpose in furtherance of the investigation that he was conducting and have greatly undermined the public trust of this agency.
Sheriff Zerlo also says Glanz could have held Fitch and waited for a search warrant to be issued. Zerlo won't say if the vehicle was ultimately searched or not. He says that's part of the investigation. Reporting live, Anna Myler, News Channel 13.
Thank you, Anna. And as Anna just touched on, the case raises issues about officers knowing their limits. In fact, a local attorney tells me this will probably force police departments to take a close look at training their officers to handle themselves appropriately. Paul Darahaneshian also tells me this case raises the issue of knowing your rights when you encounter law enforcement. He says from what he can tell from this video, Fitch acted appropriately. He was polite, but still refused to allow the deputy to search the car. It all goes back to the Fourth Amendment. They can't search you without probable cause. It goes for your home, your car, even your body. In fact, Darahaneshian tells me you don't even have to answer questions at all when stopped by police.
If you're driving, you have to produce a license, you have to produce a registration. And if you don't, you can be ticketed for that. But you don't have to answer any questions like where have you been, what have you been doing, how many drinks have you had, what's in your car.
If you don't answer the questions, what do you say, or do you just keep quiet?
You should best say, I assert my right to an attorney and refuse to answer any questions. Assert your rights under the Fifth Amendment.
He also explains the cell phone video in this case really changes the game. He says without it, many might not have believed Fitch about the way he was treated, and he thinks it forced the sheriff's department to act quickly. Glanz's attorney, by the way, says the video still needs to be authenticated.